Back like we never left, SV here with the live reaction to Doom Breaker. This week we read in chapters 19 to 21, so you know the vibes. Last chapter we saw our boy Zephyr get introduced to the raid party. He comes to find out that the entire party is Tartarus worshippers, so he's really in the shit right now. And the cliffhanger was, we find out our boy Ned was the one in Zephyr's previous life who taught him the martial arts and made him the strongest. So we're gonna see if they can make that relationship, you know, better in this life. So let's hop in. Doombreaker, chapter 19. Let's get it. So we starting off where we left off. The next day, the list of the people taking part in the raid of the Tomb of the Fallen Princess was announced. The raid party members listed above shall assemble tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. So the raid is tomorrow, bruv. We're like close. They are to stay in a specially designed area and receive training and preparation for the raid until the time of departure. Oh, okay. So the raid isn't tomorrow, but they have some kind of secret training or whatever. Cool. For security reasons, party members are not permitted to speak with anyone but their fellow party members until the raid is finished. Okay. Each person is responsible for bringing their own equipment. Make sure to report any expenses well in advance. End of documents. Okay. Everything is going according to plan. We see Zephyr in the crowd cooling. I had better get ready. Hey, Doombreaker. So I assume he's gonna go see Primrose, the White Rose, to get some fucking gear and shit. The Black Steel Spider Dungeon, the Cockatrice Nest, and the remote mountain village that Ned manipulated the documents to make it seem like a goblin den. I easily cleared 3 dungeons that I promised to go to, I would, okay? Thanks, Zephyr. Thank you for everything you've done for us. Take care. So we see they're sending them off. You have a pretty impressive record now. And there are lots of vacant positions now that 40 slaves have been selected to go on a special raid mission. I'm sure you'll get promoted soon. Yup. But you'll have to take on even harder missions once you're promoted, so stay sharp. Sir? Huh? What is it? No. Never mind. I wanted to ask him to take me with him so I can learn more from him. But I can't bring myself to say it. I'm weak. He can't take you anyway, bruv. Bro, remember when Dale used to hate Zephyr? Look at him now, bruh. Remember when Dale hated him? Come on. We only worked together for a little while, but I can tell he's someone with a goal. And that goal is far greater than anything ordinary people like us could even dream of. Yeah, it's a fact, though. It's a fact, though. At least Dale can, like, understand. He can see it. That Zephyr is looking at bigger things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, way bigger things. We're too weak. We have no right to go with him. If you try your hardest, there will come a time when you'll be ready to join me. You can come with me then. Yo, Zephyr's so sick. So the guy Dale doesn't even have to say anything. But Zephyr knows, like, he's like, bruh, I know what you want. There will come a time when you'll be ready to join me, bro. You can come with me then. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you. And then boom, they both fucking bow. Yo, Zephyr. And this, again, it goes along with the stuff he said like last chapter, 2 chapters ago, that he wants to make more. He wants to have more relationships with people, because in the end, he had no real relationships, and that's why he was the only one fighting in the end in his previous life. So I love it. Two people who would have been dead by now in my previous life are still alive. Seeing the bright look in their eyes makes me feel like it was worth the effort. But these guys are still more than less doomed. In 3 years, if the Tartarus worshippers manage to summon Tartarus, a lot more people will lose their lives, including these guys. That's why I need to get the Dragon Heart to stop that from happening. Now, on to the next place. You see, I knew it. As we see, Zephyr and Young Primrose. What do you think? Do you like it? I got all this gear for you. So we see a big ass suit of armor, like a couple spears, some swords, like a kind of sick battle axe, a shield. Mad shit, bro. Perfect. Just like I asked for. She picked out blunt weapons with good mana responsiveness. Okay. Blunt weapons with good mana responsiveness. We gotta remember too, like, I think Zephyr obviously has like advanced knowledge of what's gonna even be in this, you know, this dungeon. You see, the Tomb of the Fallen Princess is a dungeon crawling with undead skeletons. You see, he knows. Since they're already dead, they feel no pain, and their hard, bony bodies are immune, to usual sword strikes that split flesh, cause pain, and reduce stamina through bleeding. Yup. Which is why, when you're fighting skeletons, you need to use blunt weapons to break them into pieces. Bingo. The quality looks good. I'll buy all the weapons. Ooh, really? This one in particular, and he pulls up a kind of sword. Is it like a dagger? Is my favorite. And we see Zephyr pull out a sick sword, bro. Twilight Longsword. A knight artifact from a century ago found in the Twilight Mansion. It gives off a mysterious energy. Ooh, okay. We don't even know what the energy is. So we know whatever skill this sword has, that shit might be saucy, bro. That shit might be saucy. I only got the sword for him because he asked for it. But long swords aren't very effective against skeletons. I wonder how he's planning on using it. So did he ask for the Twilight Sword specifically? Was it a thing where Zephyr was like, yo, I need these blunt objects, like the spear, the mace, whatever. I need those, right? But I also need this Twilight Sword. Is it a thing where he asked for it, like, by name? Because if it is, we know he has a special plan for this fucking sword, bro. My real concern in this dungeon isn't some silly skeletons. Exactly. It's gonna be the Tartarus worshippers. The Temple of Light has been trying to beat this dungeon for the last 10 years. And the Tartarus worshippers are risking everything for this dungeon raid. I need to beat them all to the Dragon Heart. Yup. In other words, everyone in the raid party is an enemy. Yup. Damn. So I didn't even really think about the people, Temple of Light too. Like, I was assuming that all the raid party was, you know, his enemy, the Tartarus niggas. But he's correct that, like, the Temple of Light has been raiding this dungeon for, like, what, 10 years, he says? 10 years? Yeah, 10 years, bro. So they'll do anything to get this fucking Dragon Heart as well. And I love this panel of, like, the eyes of everybody in Zephyr standing there with the fucking lightning. Fire. And there's one more thing. Ned. He still doesn't trust me. Even if I tell Ned the truth, he won't be easy to convince. Yeah, like, I don't know if you can tell Ned the truth, bro. Like, that you came back in time? Like, I don't know, bruv. If I fail to convince him and end up having to fight him, there won't be any opportunities for us to stop fighting like the last time. This time, it'll be a fight to the death. We see a knock, knock, knock. Sorry I'm late, and we see, oof. Another, like, a nun. Yo, she's fire, bro. Why are all the nuns looking so fire in this church, bro? What's up? We see, my name is Angelia. I work as an enchanter for the lab. You must be the client that Anna told me about. Enchantment refers to imbuing items with divine energy, mana, or elemental properties. The higher the enchantment level, the greater the power imbued in the gear and the longer it lasts. Angelia is one of the top enhancers at the temple. Ooh, okay, so Zephyr been knew about her too. Okay, nice to meet you. Haha, likewise. I'll take it from here, handsome. I'm dead. Already flirted with my man Zephyr. Oh, mother of glory, grant me your light. And she holds the rosary over, I guess, the sword. And we see the light starts going through. Big flash of light, boom. Blessed griffin feather shirt, blessed twilight longsword, blessed griffin hide boots, blessed mace of suffering, blessed black steel spider hook. Oh my god, I love that he's still using this black steel spider hook. I don't know if it's the same one he took from the original dungeon, the black steel dungeon, but I like he still has that, bro. That's kind of lit. Preparing to fight the other raid party members is one thing, but I still can't forget to prepare for the dungeon itself. If I can withstand the evil energy of the tomb of the fallen princess. Oh wait, if I can't, withstand the evil energy of the tomb of the fallen princess, I won't stand a chance. Now, all the basic preparations are complete. 5 items. That'll be 3,000 gold. How would I have to pay? Niggas like cash. Go. Yo! Nigga said, that's 3,000 gold. How would you like to pay? Nigga said cash. Big ass money bag, bro. Here's the money, Angelia. Sheesh. She dips off. See ya. Pleasure doing business with you. She's gone. Wait a minute. She got Angela to secretly enchant 5 items for just 3,000 gold? That's pretty cheap, really. White Rose must have pulled some strings for me. Got you. Now, shall we settle our account too? By the way, are you sure you're okay with this? With what? You barely even got any commission, and the gear sure looks expensive. Okay, so Zephyr's like, what's the catch, bruh? What are you planning, Primrose? I put some effort in because I wanted to score some points with you. She's thinking, well, we're not exactly strangers. Thanks. I appreciate the effort, Zephyr smiles. Aww, Primrose blushes. She loves him. That's cute. Anyway, but there's a little problem. I don't have any money. Zephyr! Yo, don't tell me Zephyr been ogling her, but I don't have any money. She goes, huh? What? What did you just say? Cockatrice parts are hardly worth anything, and the mountain village isn't even a real dungeon. I didn't find anything worth selling. I don't have anything to give you. She goes, what? You don't have a single coin? Are you kidding? So I was wondering, would it be okay if I paid with these? Oh, So he's gonna give her the poisons that he made. Belial. Number 68 of the 72 deadly poisons of Fade, the king of poisons. Zagan, number 61. Huh? The deadly poisons of Persephone? Heck yeah, you can play with those. And Zephyr's like, he's like, give me that. He's like, give them to me. Come on, stop messing around. And Zephyr's like, hey, you can't get them. It's so unfair. Do you enjoy teasing people? Hand them over. Be careful when you sell them. And don't sell them to the moles on the black market. It's dangerous. Yeah. I'm so happy. And then she's just rubbing these potions, bro. Have a safe trip, sir. Stop by again sometime after the raid. I'll give you your change. Be safe. Primrose sends him off. Okay. The next morning, and we see the party assembles. Look at all these people. I wonder how many there are, include the Temple Knights and healers. About 100? Out of all these people, only a small number survived the last time. And it won't be any different this time. Looks like everyone is here. Step, and we see. Here's Lucius, the head of the raid party and commander of the Temple Knights, and he comes in with the garb looking crazy, the white gold trimming, all that hair flowing in the wind. Jesus. Nigga Lucius. Let's get started. Let's go. Let's get started, bro. Let's keep going here. Let's get started, bro. Okay. So we're getting the breakdown of the members of the raid party right now. These are the members of the raid party for the Tomb of the Fallen Princess. The Temple Knights rank: official priests, 10 combat knights, 10 healers. Okay. The lower branch of Temple Knights, hunting team rank slave, 20 people in total. Okay. The Inquisitors rank: official priest, 12 combat inquisitors, 6 healers. Okay. The lower branch of Inquisitors, the Inquisitor agents rank slave, 20 in total. Okay. These 86 people are divided into groups according to their role. The advanced guard close combat, clearing paths for troops, scouting and recon, protecting the rear guard, etc., etc. Okay. The rear guard, long range attacks, recovery buffs, auxiliary spills, etc. Okay. Everyone is under the command of the following 4 leaders: Arno, the head healer; Leona, captain of the rear guard. Okay. Matthias, captain of the advanced guard; and Lord Lucius. Lord Lucius, oh holy one, Lucius, the raid party leader. Sheesh. Yeah, so Zephyr got 85 motherfuckers that are his enemies that are gonna be in this raid, bro. Ain't looking too good. Stigmata are marks that the gods bestow on the humans that they especially love. Those with the stigma on their body are known as holy ones. During their lifetime, they receive a significant amount of power from the gods. After they die, they become angels who serve the gods. Okay. Lucius is Lucius is the Holy One of Light who received a stigmata at the age of 7. Wow. People treat the Holy Ones as angels and show them tremendous respect. It's considered a great honor just to see one in person. Oh my goodness. Damn, so you see these dudes over here. Some dude is crying. He's bawling his eyes out just looking at Lucius right now, bruh. That's crazy. I'm surprised he even showed himself to the ordinary members of the raid party. Whoo! That boy Ned. Got eyes looking fierce. Glaring at that boy Lucius, bruh. And we see Zephyr clocks that. I have a prophecy for you all. This year's raid will finally put an end to our 10-year quest to conquer the tomb of the fallen princess. Lucius proclaims, son, like this is a really sick panel, and it's intentional. We see the man, he's giving this speech, right, about how they're gonna end their 10-year like try or whatever to beat this dungeon. And obviously, like, the light is shining down on him because, like, you know, he's chosen by whoever, you know what I mean? We're going to overcome one of the 8 most difficult challenges in the world. The names of everyone taking part in this raid will go down in the temple's history. And the slaves here will be set free. Starting today, you will undergo 2 weeks of brutal training. But remember, that is all for the sake of glory. Almighty Arya, protect us with your eternal light. Woo, yeah! I can see everyone fucking cheering and shit. Almighty Arya, protect us with your eternal light. Okay? So we cut away. Lucius giving his fucking speech. We cut away. Special training ground. The Summit of Screams. Okay. So they're climbing this mountain. Glory, huh? Zephyr. Glory, huh? For who, nigga? If we manage to beat a major dungeon, it'll certainly bring us a certain amount of honor. But the real reason for the dungeon raid isn't some noble, heroic, or quest for humanity. It's greed. It's strictly business. Yup. This is a piece of tombstone from the raid dungeon. If you have to get used to the tombstone's evil energy. Keep it with you at all times. Okay. A lot of politics is involved in getting permission to raid a dungeon. They also have to gather raid party members, as well as pay for labor, gear, and potions, among other things. All while looking for investors to cover the endless costs involved. Damn. So we didn't even really know about that. That there are fucking like investors that are investing their money hoping to like make a profit from this dungeon. So like when Zephyr says this shit is strictly business, he ain't lying. Crazy, bro. Then, after several years of preparation, the raid can finally take place. Wow. Once the raid has been safely completed, they build roads and cities in the newly secured area to take advantage of the increase in price of land to make a huge profit. It's just a big business. I'm telling you, it's a fucking corporation, bro. The temple in the 3rd parish of the Temple of Light is no more than a base of operations for Lucius the Holy One to raid the tomb of the fallen princess. Crazy. They're constantly training people to take part in the raids and those who make it this far. Crazy, bro. So literally, like, he's just saying, like, this temple isn't even, like, legit a real temple. It's just like a kind of, like, base operations training facility for Lucius to make people and have people raid this dungeon to try and get the shit from it. Actually insane, bro. Imagine the floating lights of the enemy spells. If they touch you 3 times, you're out. So raise your hand and leave. Training Golem. Let the mock battle begin. Boom! Smash, smash. So you see they're fighting. The fucking Golem going crazy. The kind of wooden monsters going crazy too. This is really hard. It's almost like a real battle. Well, duh. What, you gonna have a fake battle to train? I'm out. Swing. Wham! Zephyr, boom, beats it up. Hey, remember, you can't use any Dragon King style moves here, obviously. So they going crazy. Zephyr and Ned, side by side. Let's get it. Jump. Hing. Okay, Ned heads into the air. I guess he's going after the Golem. Whoosh. Who's okay? 1, 2. Bing. Boom. They both smash Golem, no problem, bruh. They ain't playing. Easy. You completed your mission to kill 500 golems. You may now rest for 15 minutes. Wow. For 15 minutes after killing 500? That's crazy. They're doing better than I expected. These slaves are much better than the ones in the last raid. Especially these two. Those two, excuse me. Not only do they fight extremely well, they might actually stand the chance of beating the dungeon this time. Oh yeah, we might actually stand the chance of beating this dungeon this time. Almighty Arya, I have completely healed your wounds and removed your fatigue, dear members of the advanced guard. With us healers here, the next 2 weeks are going to be, the next 2 weeks are going to feel as full as a whole month. Jesus. Now let's resume your training. Jesus. So wow. So they're going to just keep training, and because they have these healers here, they can just keep healing them, removing their fatigue and shit, their wounds, to have them constantly fighting. It's lit. It's lit. The evening of the last day of training. Oh my god, let's go. The raid is coming up, baby. Today marks the end of your training period. I'm quite impressed that no one was eliminated. Tomorrow, you will begin the arduous journey towards the dungeon. Eat and drink to your heart's content and get lots of rest. You're dismissed. Yes, Commander. Okay. So there, last night they partying low-key. Ned up here cooling. You're not eating again today. You hardly eat anything this whole time. The food's pretty good today since it's our last day of training. So we see Zephyr pull up with some food for Ned. I ate as much as I needed to. I have to watch my weight to make sure I can move as quickly as possible. Then I won't eat either. Clink. Zephyr. Since I'll have to complete the mission if you fail. Ha. Are you still thinking of beating me to the finish line? Just relax. I brought us something good. Rummage. This will make you feel nice and warm. It'll help you move more quickly. So, woo! Zephyr loves bringing out the booze, bro. This is like the second time he's brought out some like expensive booze for the homies. So again, you boom, the bottle, pops it, pours this man Ned a drink. How much do you know about me, I mean? And Ned looking on, the sun setting. At first, I thought you were trying to get rid of me so you could take my place. But I realized during training that you have no intention of harming me. I find that even harder to understand. It's about blood tears. Blood tears is one of my family's stolen treasures. The reason why I'm serving the master is to enable me to retrieve it and get revenge on the temple. But the master and I are the only two people in the world who know about that. Tell me, what do you know about blood tears? I'll tell you when I decide I can trust you. So that's a flashback to the last chapter when Zephyr kind of revealed that he knows about Ned. You know what I want and my secrets. In your position, most people's next move will be to use that information to blackmail me for something. I'll tell you when I decide to trust you. I don't get it. What's that supposed to mean? Ned is fucking serious. What do you want? Oops. He's changed. Ooh, interesting. So Zephyr is realizing he changed his mindset. At first, he was ready to kill me. But it looks like spending the last 2 weeks together made him change his mind. You are asking the wrong question. What you should be asking is where Blood Tears is and who has it. And obviously Ned is like, what? Stunned. I'll tell you, right now, that sword is... And he whispers something into Ned's ear. Ta-doom. And obviously, Ned is shocked. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't know if we're gonna find out right now what Zephyr told him. I'm almost certain that the person who Ned trusted, the master, actually is the one who has Blood Tears, the sword or whatever, and he's been playing Ned as to help him out. He's been playing him like a fiddle, doing him dirty, just to get him to help him. And then when the time comes, he's going off Ned. I really think it's the master, the guy with the blue hair with the mask. I think it's him, bro. Da-doom. What? And then we see, chapter ends. I really think it's the master, bro. I do. Let's keep going here. Okay, we cut. This is the magic sword, Blood Tears, Ned. The heirloom that's passed down in the Byron Strayer family. Our ancestors obtained this treasure by defeating the demons in the desert. No, nah, you're wrong. You're wrong about that theory, but it's good one. Okay. I'm cool with that. Damn, the sword's kind of sick too, bro. When he offered this sword to the king honored our family with the title of Baron and ordered us to look after Blood Tears from generation to generation. Someday, you will inherit the title of Baron Strayer from me. When you do, you will also inherit this honorable duty. You must become a great knight worthy of this sword. Do you understand? Yes, father. You see, young Ned. Haha. I'm going to hand down anything else to you, those investments I made better give me a good return. Alden, give me back my sword. What? I only put up my house and my Baron title as collateral for the loan. This wasn't part of the deal. You can't have blood tears. Give it back. Priest Olden. Get back. Wow. So we see what happened. How he lost the sword. Holy shit. So something happened with the father and the temple where he needed a loan. So he put up his house and his title as collateral, and they obviously, the temple is sus. They moved on it instantly. Wow. Olden, tis. The temple is no such place for such behavior. You're mistaken, Leonard. Blood tears doesn't belong to your family. It belongs to Baron Strayer. But you gave up your noble title in exchange for a loan. So you have no right to the sword anymore. You. Shing! Pulls the sword out. You bastards! And he goes in to kill the guy. Oh my god. And before he could even do it, the knights just cut his hands off. Shing! A huge flash of red light and slice. He's gone. Hands gone. Hands gone, and a stab in the gut too. 2 for 1. King. Father! You're lucky your sword didn't touch me. Imagine a commoner like you attacking me, a bishop's son of a noble birth, in the Temple of Light. If you had actually hurt me, your son would have also been executed. Father! Boom! It's a deck. 12 years ago, occurrences like these were common. Dungeon speculation had been out of control for years. Investing in raid parties and dungeon raids was all the rage, while the price of items skyrocketed. And dungeon-related financial products flooded the market. At one stage, a lot of investors made a fortune that way. But then, one raid began failing after another. Fake guilds consisting of vagrants were formed to trick investors. As a result of all these problems, the bubble surrounding the dungeon market finally burst. This financial crisis was known as the dungeon bubble break. Wow. Yeah, a tragic backstory for real, bro. Like, the dad just got fucking okey-doked by the temple, bro. Like, he just got okey-doked. It's so fucked. The Temple of Light had been making a fortune from selling ridiculous, overvalued dungeon-related financial products. Right up until the bubble burst. They kept lying to all their private investors that the market was completely safe and sold them financial products worth less than paper they were printed on. That's crazy. In order to reduce their own losses and make a profit in the process. Bro, the Temple of Light is the most corrupt thing in this fucking story, bruv. It's crazy. My father was one of those investors. Like my father, many people borrowed more than they could offer from a temple to invest in financial products. Then, when the market collapsed, they ended up broke and homeless. The high-ranking priests responsible for the dungeon bubble break never paid for their crimes, in spite of having committed the worst financial fraud in history. This shit sound like real life, bro. What? Nigga. This temple fucking crashed the market on purpose. Like, bro. This just sound like real life. fucking insane. I resent those scum, especially Priest Olden Lasker, the man who used his closeness with my father to deceive him and then took my father's life. My only goal in life so far has been to get revenge against them and bring down the Temple of Light. At the same time, I've looked everywhere in search of blood tears, the symbol of my family that seemed to have disappeared off the face of the earth. Ned, pissed. I don't understand. Why? Bro, I knew it! I fucking knew it! Why? Why would my master have blood tears? Vic? Man, I knew it, bro. The fucking master, bro, I knew the master had that shit, bro. He's sus. Vic called me the Okido too. This man Vic in the chat told me, he's like, nah, it wasn't the master, don't worry about it. It's a good theory. Man, big brain. I appreciate you for not spoiling me though. Big Preach, word of Tino on the non-spoiler, young Vic. I knew it was him, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. Just recently, the master revealed it to me. The identities of the leader of Tartarus worshippers and the 12 apostles running the organization. The leader and half of the 12 apostles are high-ranking priests at the Temple of Light. The corruption and the seeds of the Tartarus worshippers are so deep in the temple, it's crazy. So not only is the temple corrupt by themselves because they just want money, they also have this like secret evil organization like weeding their way into their shit, trying to sabotage them, bringing the end of the world. Everything is fucked, bro. Everything. Yep, obviously we see Matthias right here, right? That's him, Matthias. Jesus, the identities of the leaders of the Tartarus worshippers and the 12 apostles running the organization. The leader and a half, so 6 of the apostles, the leader and 6 of them are all high-ranking priests at the Temple of Light. So again, this fucks with Ned, bro, because Ned is working with Tartarus, thinking that they're gonna get revenge on the temple, but they're in cahoots with the temple too. You know what I mean? There's some Tartarus, definitely. There's a lot. There are a lot of them in the temple, bro. What? So we see Doombreaker, my man, Ned. If you can prove that you're useful to me, I'll help you get your revenge. He told you that, didn't he? Well, he was lying. The master, that bastard, wants us to bring back the dragon heart so he can give it to the leader. Once he does so, we will never be able to lay a finger on them. We'll never get revenge. We were tricked from the very start. Damn it. So Ned is thinking this through, bro. He's like, fuck. The master was practically like family to me, and yet he deceived me? I can't believe it. So Ned is still low-key in denial. In that river in Egypt, denial. You know what I'm saying? He's still there. But if that weren't true, How would he even know what the master said to me? What should I do? So Ned is going through it, bro. Oof. We here at the temple. Let's go. This is it. The tomb of the fallen princess. The doom. This dungeon is on a completely different level from all the ones I've seen. Shakespeare. The dark energy from it sends shivers down my spine. Well. This should be an interesting challenge. This old man just rubbed his beard. So this is one of the 8 greatest challenges in the world. Step. As I've already told you all, our raid party has been trying to beat this dungeon for the last 10 years. Do you see those purification amulets on the walls over there? First floor. Those mean that this level was already cleared and purified long ago. Okay. This dungeon has a total of 9 floors. Okay. The previous raid managed to clear everything up to the 7th floor. So we see them going down. 3rd floor, 4th floor, 5th, 6th, 7th. And we even managed to beat the gatekeeper on the 8th floor. Okay. But because of the evil energy coming up from the lower floors, monsters just kept appearing. So we see, like, these skeletons just kept respawning, bro. Come on, Woods. These skellies just kept respawning, bro. Prepare for battle. Advance guard. Get in 3rd formation. You see Matthias, point. Let's do this. At the same time, back at the Temple of Light. Okay, so we're cutting away from the raid to go back to the temple. Thank you for coming. Whoa. So we see, who the hell is this? Most of our warriors are out on the raid. So we were in a bit of a bind. I really appreciate you lending us some troops to defend the temple. Okay. Okay, got you. Head of the 3rd parish of the Temple of Light, Bishop Alfonso Gornetti. Lucius's uncle. Okay. Haha, don't mention it. We need to help each other out at times like this. While Lucius is away on a dungeon raid, the Temple of the 3rd parish was visited by the temple knights from the central parish, and they are all yours to command. Woo! And look who it is. Temple of Light Cardinal Alden Lasker, the motherfucker who killed Ned's dad. A Tartarus worshipper. Oh my god, bro. So are they really saying that this guy is for Tartarus? Fucking Lasker, Olden. He's it, right? He's one of them? He's either the leader or one of the 6 apostles? Has to be. While Lucius was away on a dungeon raid, the temple of the 3rd parish, visited by the temple knights from the central parish, and a Tartarus worshipper. God, bro. Oh, we knew he had to show up again, though. Like, we knew this guy the guy who killed Ned's dad, we knew he had to pull up again to the story. Because Ned, what has to happen in this new life is Ned has to get his revenge. You know? That's the change that has to happen. Because in the Zephyr's old life, yeah, I'm gonna read it. Give me a second. Yeah, it's long, but yeah. Fuck. I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, it has to change because this motherfucker, Ned in the old life, didn't get the revenge because the guy betrayed him. The fucking the master. So now what has to happen is Zephyr, through his own power, has to help Ned get revenge so Ned will be on his side. Because we see Ned is still kind of skeptical. Oh my god, it's gonna be so lit, bro. So these insane fanfic TARDIS worshippers actually believe the god destruction TARDIS will come and reshape the world. In their reality, will destroy. The original timeline, they brought him over, they realized he's a real threat, and they ran away. Yeah, like that's what I don't understand. Like, it makes no sense that like what do they think is gonna happen? Like, Tartarus is a god of destruction. So what do you think? He was gonna destroy something and make it better? Like, no. He just destroys stuff and that's it. So like, they're just delusional, these worshippers, bro. It's crazy. But yeah, yo, these three were spicy, man. I'm really hyped to see how this raid transpires these next couple chapters, bro. And I want to see what comes out of the guy Cardinal Lasker pulling up to the temple. Like, is Ned gonna peep him? What's gonna happen there, bro? Like, this shit is getting so good, bro. So good. But if you made it to the end of the live reaction, I appreciate you so much. John went crazy. So yeah, if you enjoyed, please drop a like on the video. Also, sub to the channel because I'm bringing different live reactions weekly. So you know the vibes. I'm going to see y'all soon. Stay safe out in these streets, and I'm going to see y'all later. Peace.